Have you ever wondered who led America's economy during its most transformational years? Curious about the enigmatic individual behind some of history's major mergers and acquisitions? Join us on an exciting trip through the life and legacy of J.P. Morgan, the man who changed the direction of American industry and banking. How did one individual achieve such unprecedented power and influence? What prompted him to organize the consolidation of entire industries, like as steel and railroads? Prepare to unearth the secrets of one of America's most legendary financiers, as well as the unknown stories behind an economic titan's rise. J.P. Morgan is one of the most powerful and influential figures in American history. Born into wealth and luxury in 1837, John Pierpont Morgan went on to become one of the most important financiers and industrialists of his era, giving him the nickname the man who owned America. From his early days as a banker to his key role in molding the course of American industry, Morgan's legacy hangs big over the landscape of commerce and finance in the late 19th and early 20th century. This video dives into J.P. Morgan's life, career, and impact, examining his rise to popularity, business transactions, influence on American politics and economy, and long-term legacy on the country and the world. Early life and education. John Pierpont Morgan was born on April 17, 1837, in Hartford, Connecticut, to a wealthy and important family. His father, Junius Spencer Morgan, was a wealthy banker and businessman, while his mother, Juliet Pierpont, was from a well-known New England family. Morgan was introduced to the world of banking and business at a young age, and he's shown a strong talent for mathematics and finance. Morgan completed his elementary schooling at the English High School of Boston, before enrolling at the University of Göttingen in Germany to study mathematics, chemistry, and physics. When Morgan returned to the United States, he began his career in finance by joining Duncan, Sherman and Company in New York City. He soon established himself as a brilliant banker and ascended up the ranks, eventually becoming a partner at the firm. In 1871, Morgan established his own banking firm, J.P. Morgan & Co., laying the groundwork for his successful career as one of America's most influential bankers. Rise to prominence in banking. As CEO of J.P. Morgan & Co., Morgan soon established himself as a dominant power on Wall Street. Morgan earned a reputation as a savvy banker thanks to his sharp business sense, strategic vision, and unwavering standards of quality. He was influential in financing a number of major railroad projects, including the New York Central Railroad and the establishment of the Pennsylvania Railroad Company. Morgan's banking firm also played an important role in stabilizing the U.S. economy during financial crises, such as the Panic of 1893, by providing liquidity and restoring trust in the banking system. Morgan's impact stretched far beyond the realm of banking. He was a pioneer in the establishment of corporate finance, and his contributions helped shape the contemporary company. Morgan contributed to the formation of some of the greatest and most powerful firms of his period, such as U.S. Steel, General Electric, and International Harvester, through a series of mergers, acquisitions, and reorganizations. His ability to merge companies and control large portions of the economy earned him the nickname the man who owned America. Consolidation of Industries. One of Morgan's most important contributions to American business was his role in the consolidation of industries, including steel, railroads, and electricity. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the United States experienced rapid industrialization and economic growth, resulting in the creation of massive vertically integrated firms that dominated their respective industries. Morgan saw the potential for consolidation in these industries and used his financial knowledge and influence to organize a series of mergers and acquisitions that transformed the commercial landscape. One of Morgan's most notable transactions was the formation of U.S. Steel, the world's first billion-dollar firm. In 1901, Morgan facilitated the merger of Andrew Carnegie's steel empire with several other steel businesses, including Elbert H. Gary's Federal Steel Company and William Henry Judge Moore's National Steel Company, to become U.S. Steel. The transaction was the largest corporate merger in history at the time, establishing U.S. Steel as the dominating force in the steel industry. In addition to steel, Morgan was instrumental in integrating the railroad sector. He assisted in the merger of numerous major railroad firms, including the New York Central Railroad, the Pennsylvania Railroad, and the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, to form a national network of railroads that stretched throughout the country. This consolidation of the railroad sector helped to streamline operations, improve efficiency, and minimize competition, resulting in increased profitability for the corporations involved. Morgan's impact was also evident in the burgeoning electric power sector. In 1901, he assisted in organizing the merger of various electric utility firms, notably Thomas Edison's Edison General Electric Company and Charles Coffin's Thomson Houston Electric Company, to become General Electric, GE. Under Morgan's leadership, GE rose to prominence as a major manufacturer of electrical equipment and a driving force in America's electrification. Role in American politics and economy. J.P. Morgan, one of the most prominent and influential figures in American commerce, exerted considerable political and economic power. He was a close counselor to several U.S. presidents, including Grover Cleveland, Theodore Roosevelt, and Woodrow Wilson, and helped shape government policies on banking, finance, and international trade. During times of economic crisis, Morgan frequently served as a de facto central banker, utilizing his personal riches and influence to calm financial markets and prevent a general economic collapse. One of Morgan's most notable interventions occurred during the Panic of 1907, when he coordinated a series of emergency loans to shore up failing institutions and restore trust in the banking system. Morgan's actions managed to prevent a full-fledged financial crisis, earning him the nickname the Napoleon of Wall Street. Morgan's financial and industrial prowess transformed America's economic environment, but his influence reached far beyond boardrooms and trading floors. He was a key figure in American politics, frequently relied upon to counsel presidents and influence policy. During the Panic of 1907, his intervention averted financial disaster, garnering him the nickname the Napoleon of Wall Street. However, with enormous power came scrutiny and criticism. Morgan's prominence in business sparked charges of monopolistic practices and improper political influence. However, his legacy lives on as one of the architects of modern capitalism, forever influencing the course of American industry and finance. The next parts will go more into Morgan's rise to fame, commercial activities, and long-term impact on American society and the world economy. Join us as we explore the fascinating story of J.P. Morgan, the man who owned America. J.P. Morgan's contribution to America and the world cannot be emphasized. As a financial and industrial behemoth, his influence resonated through the halls of power and Wall Street's markets, changing the economic landscape for future generations. From his early days as a banker to his participation in industry consolidation and presidential advice, Morgan made an indelible effect on American history. His strategic vision and unflinching resolve catapulted him to the pinnacle of the financial world, where he wielded unprecedented power and influence. Morgan's banking firm, J.P. Morgan & Co., not only helped to stabilize the U.S. economy during times of crisis, but also played a key role in the formation of some of the greatest and most powerful enterprises of his day, including U.S. Steel and General Electric. His ability to coordinate mergers and acquisitions transformed whole industries, ushering in a new era of corporate consolidation and power. Furthermore, Morgan's importance in American politics and economics should not be underestimated. As a trusted advisor to presidents and officials, he helped shape government policy on banking, finance, and international commerce. Despite critiques and controversies, Morgan's legacy stands as a monument to the ability of vision, leadership, and invention to impact national and economic outcomes. As we reflect on J.P. Morgan's life and career, we appreciate his long-term impact on American culture and the world economy, establishing his status as one of history's most iconic leaders in finance and industry. J.P. Morgan earned his place in history as a great industrial titan and visionary leader, and his legacy continues to inspire and impact people today. In the annals of history, J.P. Morgan is a towering figure, his legacy woven into the fabric of American finance and industry. From humble origins to meteoric rise to the premier financier of his day, Morgan's impact resonated far and wide, altering the path of nations and economies. As we consider his life and accomplishments, we are reminded of the power of vision, leadership, and creativity to change the world. Though his era has passed, J.P. Morgan's legacy lives on as a source of inspiration, demonstrating the lasting impact of one person's perseverance and drive. As we turn to the future, let us use J.P. Morgan's life teachings to construct a path of growth, prosperity, and opportunity for future generations. Subscribe now to uncover more fascinating insights into the life and legacy of J.P. Morgan, the titan of finance who shaped America's economic landscape. Don't miss out on exclusive content and deep dives into history. Subscribe today and join us on this captivating journey through the corridors of power and the markets of Wall Street.